Now that Marvel's Sony's new Spider-Man trailer has finally dropped, we might get a clue or two to the conclusion of Avengers Endgame. This is an exciting trailer, and Jake Gyllenhaal looks spectacular as one of Spidey's more obscure villains, but somehow the trailer managed to reveal almost nothing. At least, nothing that hasn't already been confirmed. We already knew that Spidey would be traveling through Europe and that Mysterio would feature. We knew that Aunt May is in on Peter Parker's super secret and that all the men in Peter's life really want to have sex with her. We also figured that it's time for Mary Jane and Peter to start flirting. So what's new here? Well, there are two major questions that the trailer brings up. Though Mysterio appears to be the good guy in this trailer, anyone who knows anything about the character, here's a catch-up if you don't already understands that illusion and deception is Mysterio's shtick. He essentially suffers from syndrome, meaning that he's the kind of guy who stages disasters just so he can sort them out and save the day. But it's unclear if Mysterio somehow created those destructive elementals or if they're classic comic book characters like Hydro Man, Scent Man, Molten Man, and all the other men. Or they might be mere illusions. But from what we've seen, this Mysterio seems to have real magic powers, like Doctor Strange. If those are illusions, they're pretty damn convincing. Let's be honest, we all know that Spidey is bound to return to life sometime after Thanos' finger snap. He just has to, simply because he's insanely popular. But it's very strange to show a trailer that depicts the character back in action before we know how it happens. An interview with Marvel's Kevin Feige and Sony's Amy Pascal confirms that Far From Home occurs after the events of Avengers Endgame. But I'm not convinced. Is the Iron Spider suit never going to be used again? Why are Iron Man and Thor mentioned so casually? Doesn't seem like this takes place after a giant genocide, even if said genocide was reversed. But this trailer is cleverly compassed to cloud the waters, deliberately obscuring the exact date this story takes place. Notice that when Peter's passport is stamped, the year is missing, making it impossible to figure out when exactly this adventure is happening, before Infinity War or after Endgame. Also, Iron Man doesn't make an appearance, but Happy does. And he seems happy. It's all very suspicious. It would make perfect sense if this was a pre-Infinity story that concludes with Peter riding the school bus and noticing that aliens are attacking New York again. Or some crazy time travel shenanigans could have wiped out the memory of all that genocidal alien nonsense